You're looking at the screen on my laptop of Marklin's CS3 DCC command station. I'm showing it on the laptop because the touch screen of the command station is rather too small, but you're seeing exactly what's on that screen. And I'm going to show how a route is managed, or event as it's called. They call them events, Marklin does, rather than routes. And at the bottom of the screen you can see this route for a 2-car N-gauge Pullman train going to a local station, Butts Loop. And this is the event showing all the activities that will be processed as the route is executed. On the upper part of the screen, of course, is the layout plan for the whole layout in the background, and the various commands at the top. On the left, next to manual mode, of course you can have automatic mode as well. You'll see a vertical red line, that is the cursor, and as the route or event is processed, that will move along, executing the turnouts, the sounds, the speed, all the activities of the loco as it proceeds. Now I'm going to set it going, and by pressing the start button manually, the black button on the right, and you'll see the process as it takes place. So I'm now going to start it, and you'll see it's going along, changing the points. It's now got to a predefined sequence, programmed elsewhere and incorporated. The sound comes on, you hear a station announcement and a whistle. It's now setting the maximum speed, but you'll also notice it's already turned signals to green, 87 and 90. It's now set the maximum speed. It's waiting to get to track sensor 4.7. I set 3 speeds for each loco: maximum, normal and minimum, predefined. Now when it gets to this track sensor, it's then set a slight delay while it sets those at signals 87 and 90 red. It's now waiting to get to track sensor 4.12. This is on the way of the route, and it's used actually to reduce the speed of the train, and you'll see what happens. It's now reduced the speed by going to a preset normal speed, and it's waiting to get to track sensor 1.9, which is the track sensor for the station platform. When it gets there, the speed will be further reduced to minimum while it waits to get to a read switch for operating the stop command. It's sounded the horn, switched the speed, it's waiting to get to the read switch, which will bring the loco to a halt. It's turned the sound off, or would do, if it wasn't going on for another route. The route is finished now, and I'll just turn off the sound to the loco. And stop that. Now, if we go into edit mode for this event, while executing that, you can see there are lots of other events here, and I'll run through some of the things about the route. if you click on the plus sign, you have all these options to choose and incorporate in any position in the event. You can have sound files, text, and there are various macros for sophisticated programming, including a macro for random, a special break sequence, and a shuttle, and they could be incorporated, or the shuttle can be run as an event on its own. Then there is a record button. You can record a limited amount of time of the route, which you can incorporate in other routes or events. Now if I run along this event, the reason for these strange signs is I've created an event which incorporates the start sequence and then inserted it into this event. So you can have events within events. It can be nested, is the jargon, I think. This is a predefined maximum speed, then a track sensor, that's a reed switch, 2 signals, and here we've got a normal section of track being monitored. And if I double click on it and go into edit mode, I can set it for yellow, which is arrival, or grey, which is depart, and that's possible. You can then set various things. You can set continue, and you can set actions, and you can set decisions. So moving along towards the end, when it got to the platform sensor, the horn would have sounded, the speed reduced to minimum, then it waited to the reed switch. Now this enables the name of the loco to be shown on the site plan as the loco moves around the layout, and then at the reed switch a stop command is issued, and the various sounds are switched off, because the way I've set it up, you set the sounds on and they have to be turned off, where it would have been better to use momentary controls. Now the final one, this is to call another route or thing. So here you have events or routes calling other events or routes. So you can have quite a sophisticated system of control. What you're seeing above is the main layout, and I could click on these, and if I wasn't in editing mode, come out of editing mode, and I could change the point, and you heard it change, no doubt. And then for example, I can call up other plans by clicking local connection links, if you like, and you can change the signal color, and then you've got a whole series of different plans, as many as you like, to call up for your layout. I've got about 6 or 7 different plans for various parts of the layout, and these can be shrunk and enlarged as you wish, and I'm finding a very good system, because it's very visible and easy to deal with. So there you are. There's a quick run through of what this system offers, and I hope you find it useful.